I think this is deep.
Welcome to the Empower Hour. We bring power to the people because the people have the power. This squad's going to entertain, enlighten, and empower y'all. I'm Queen Kaya, joined by Pharaoh Hammond Freeman and Gina the Great. But before we do anything else, like always, we're going to bless this show and our kings and queens listening.
Blessed melanated rising, my people. I hope you're having an exceptional day. I'm so grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and I'm grateful to the ancestors for making it possible for us to be able to be on here this morning. And I ask that today's show, let it be very uplifting. Let it be very entertaining. Most importantly, let it be empowering for all our listeners this morning. I'm sending out the spirits of love, light, unity, strength, great health, and peace. Guys, we are in it. We are doing it today. As you guys know, this is the last segment in our Money Making March. And technically, let me see. If last segment, Money Making March, well, as you guys know, we normally pre-record on Sunday. So, we are now, let me see. I don't even know what to. I'm checking the dates. What is?
I think by the time we hear this, we're on the last day of March.
We are. It would be the 31st technically
exactly.
today, right now, as you guys are listening to this. Jeez, I wasn't too sure. I was double checking because I was like, yo, are we the first? No,
unless it's the first. No,
it would be the 31st. Good. Yeah. All right. So it's officially today is the official last day of Money Making March, and it's a banger today, guys. Last month, you guys know we brought in some youths. For our special youth segment, we're doing it again. Yeah. But before we dive in, first of all, Gina, how was your week?
It was exhausting.
You're still going through the woes and ohs of the
of renovations and everything like that. Sorry guys, I had to skip last episode. It's a little crazy and it's down in the. I'm in crunch time right now, so I'm like really down to the nitty gritty. Plumbing literally just got in on Saturday. Nice. So I was officially able to take a shower in my own home yesterday.
Nice.
Yesterday, Saturday. Mm-hmm. And well, it had to be one of those like take the nozzle off showers because I don't even have like I don't have like shower curtain here.
Okay. So, wait. How do you not have a shower? You have the rod though. You have the shower.
No, because I'm doing the glass.
Got it.
And so the glass isn't installed yet. So they're just like, no problem for that. But can you kind of like do it in a way where you don't
wet things up, please.
Wet things up. I was just like, no problem. But I have to say, like, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to be back home.
I was about to say you're grateful.
100%. And I kind of live in my bedroom right now because the rest of my place looks like an absolute tornado. But they assured me that once everything's said and done, they're going to come in there, they're going to clean it, and it'll be like they never were there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so...
That's a cool service. So they do the construction and the tidy up after?
Well, yeah, because the dust is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. And they made sure to keep my bedroom door closed.
Right.
So, like, when you walk into my bedroom, you're just like, this is not the same place.
Right.
You're just like, yes, this is my happy place. This is where I get to, woosah. So that was blessed, too. And I have to say, we'll get into it. I don't want to talk about too much because I think it's part of all of our how all of our week went.
Right.
But part of an event I went to, and I'll say it this way, I was gifted with some crystals before leaving out, and while I was there, I was pretty tired, and I had a headache, and I took a note from you actually because I remember one time you just want to put crystals in your head and in your hair, and you did your hair. I was like, so when I got them, I literally just tucked them into my head, like into my hair, kind of thing. Yeah. And I slept like a baby.
It works. You know, it's the amethyst.
I had them in there. Yeah. And I hit the bed and like I think I sent you like I sent one thing on Instagram. I was just like
that was it.
Went to sleep.
And the thing is, well, because it's a youth segment, we might as well touch a bit on it because we're not going to be on. The youth are going to take over.
They are. Yes.
So we had my big son's black mitzvah this past weekend. I had a very proud dad moment, man.
I had a proud aunt moment too. Right. Like at the end of the day, first of all, I was just like blink. 18 though. I had to go back and read the flyer like 3 times. I'm like, nah, he's like turning 16 or something.
Right. Yeah.
I was like, no, and even 16 is big.
Yeah, I know.
But I was like, no, this is legally allowed to vote
and do things. Yeah.
To purchase all these things. You know what I mean? I was just like, wow.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. And and like we spoke about it before, but yesterday, more than one parent who was present.
Saturday.
Sorry. Thank you. joking. On Saturday, more than one parent who was present said, "No, this needs to be a program." Like it's
absolutely,
like, yeah. The OFC, you guys are going over and above. Like it's something. It was created by myself and within my household. But it's the idea of creating a coming of age for our young children. Like right now, we focused on the boys, but it's something that it's just as relevant for young girls too.
Yes, and the one thing I'd have to say again, I don't like. From my perspective, from my perspective, there is for a lot of our birthdays and our coming to passage or whatnot, we say happy birthday, we sing happy birthday, we give gifts. But this was this moment to take the time to really appreciate the person, highlight what they mean to you and the memories that you have in their life. Yeah. Like, I got to see the roller coaster of emotion and true raw emotion that you get from someone that you're always happy when someone comes to your birthday. Right, yeah. You always feel the love. But this is really conceptualizing it and speaking to it and giving someone their flowers while they're still here to receive them.
That's it. And that was cool to see. It was it was cool to see, and it was that raw emotion, that raw and it feels good. I know one of the things that we do in my household, like a ritual every birthday, is that we do a little round table and everybody says a little something nice about the person. Like it's that's
snatched it.
Yeah, I totally did. I jacked all kind guys. I create this Black Mitzvah thing is a mosh posh of everything that I thought it was a value for people. So doing some research. So I have them look into different things, different documentaries. But to me, it was important to not just have them read it and say, yeah, check, I read that. And it's like, read it, write it out, and then you're going to present it, right? So it's like you're learning in 3 different ways, because this is different things I learned in business too. It's like when you're really trying to remember something, it's one thing to, take it in audibly, and then it's something else to write it down. So when people are studying and doing notes, I remember even me in high school, I used to rewrite my notes.
My memory is the note taking.
Yeah, right? So,
I used to be able to do a test, and I would close my eyes to remember what the teacher wrote on the board. I had to visualize that. Yeah. And then when you rewrite it, it's like, that was my memory.
That's it. And then there's the audible part when you're now able to actually regurgitate it, because then you're able to show that you actually know it, right? So, so we applied all those things to different parts, from spirituality, finance, life, and then again, big shout out to all the people within the community that took time to say, they'll mentor and plant seeds off of their life experiences. You know what I mean? And that itself, like that's priceless. Like, you avoiding a pitfall because I went through it, that's huge. Yeah. It's saving you that time and energy. So,
and this too it's not one of those things where where an adult tells you, like, oh, if I knew then what I know now and do things differently, because we hear that message all the time, and when we become adults, you're just like, damn, I should have listened. But when you're doing it this way, and you're kind of not picking and choosing your mentors, but like it's something that you're specifically interested in, you take that message in differently.
And that's well said, because that's literally what we were doing. I made it a point to ask him beforehand his interest, right? And so that was it. So everybody that he spoke to was geared towards something he had a passion about, so he was even more attentive. But then it's just being able to leverage our relationships, right? So I leveraged some heavy people. Like, these are multimillionaires. Some of the people he spoke to have all kind of like real background, real life experience, and they're like, yo, I'm showing you things now that's going to, if you apply it, it will set you on a different course, because it did it for me, and a lot of things is just formulas, so for just that in itself, like, I have to say, it was like, yeah, that was my highlight too. You know what I mean? Queen Kaya, you are here. Welcome.
I'm about to say, well, you came in here smelling good.
Yeah. Oh, I did. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Now, listen, I smelled you before I see you. I bathed today.
Right, babe?
No, I'm just joking. Y'all know I never bathe. So
no, but you better be, because I'm pretty sure I smell like sawdust.
Yes.
But just to add to, and you know what, I'm going to tell you how the energy works. I walk in here, I already know what y'all talking about.
Right.
Because I'm going to tell you. I was online watching it, and I was like, oh, this is a something. This is something to do. This might be something that y'all might need to get together and actually have a Black Mitzvah event planning company where people can call you to put on the Black Mitzvahs for their sons, and the equivalent for their daughters, because it was an experience that was so beautiful, and I was crying, and I don't know this baby, but I was crying. I was like, I love him. Look at him. He's so wonderful. Oh God, they're making him cry. Don't make him cry, y'all. Oh Lord.
No, it was real.
It was beautiful. Yeah. It was beautiful. And to think, oh man, he's such a humble kid. I'm watching this. I seen all this stuff. I'm like, this is something. And this was actually, you know what, when I looked at it, I was like, this is a guy that you want to lift him up. He's that kind of guy. He's so humble. He's like, right away. I could see that through the video.
Right.
So I felt like that was a special occasion. I was happy to be a part of it. I'm happy that I got the link because that was something amazing to witness in the Black community.
Good.
In
Thank
real
you.
life. So
and thank you, Queen and Auntie Kaya, for coming through in a clutch and helping me with Nzinga's hair. You know?
Yeah, no, anytime my best friend need me, she could call me. I know she was upset, but I'm gonna get her together.
Yes, Nzinga. Nzinga's not a fan of getting her hair done, just so you know.
I know, I tried just fixing it and she kind of just looked at me like, you done?
Yeah.
Because, you know, she Nzinga don't stay in one space
at all.
Very quickly, very long, I should say. And so
she is energy.
Yeah, and it was dancing, it was all that, and then like one kind of popped up. Like, let me just put a little.
Yeah,
it'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Yeah, no. So that's what it is. So Kai, do you want to talk anything else about your week?
My week was amazing and enlightening. It truly was. It truly was. I don't know. I had me a good old block party.
You heard?
Yeah, I had a block party, y'all. I done blocked everybody who got on my nerves. Everybody. I done blocked everybody. I blocked everybody. All the guys that was in my phone wasting my time. I blocked everybody last night. One, like simultaneously, like block, 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 block.
Here I was
dead
like,
serious.
why wasn't I invited to the block party? I wanted to party.
I was about to ask you, Gina. I was like, yo, did you also think
I got
that?
no invite.
Immediately in my head, I'm like, there was music playing outside. I was like, okay, let me hear about this. Like, nah, block, 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 block.
Nah, you know what? And I'm at this point in my life too that if blocking me fixes anything in your life, I applaud that and I support that because I'm blocking people. If you get on, don't start it because I'll block you. Yeah, I swear. So I actually this week was a very good week for me, and I feel so light. I feel like I was carrying all kinds of crazy stuff on my back. These people, I was just like, child, I'm getting rid of these fools.
I love it.
I think I gotta do a little of that too. Because you know, there's some of those things when you come across someone's page, and I kiss my teeth away like Pharaoh kisses his teeth when I say dad jokes. Yeah. And why you may as well just block them out of your page.
Remove them. Yep.
Just remove.
Yep. Remove.
See now the social media thing, I don't really do, but in my phone, when it comes to my personal stuff, my phone is something different. My WhatsApp and my phone, I'm gonna block them straight like that. For my peace, sometimes I gotta do that, and not even for my peace. You know what? I really do be protecting people. I really do, because because I wake up in the middle of the night and I start texting stuff. So I say, you know what? Let me get this together. I be out here telling them. I be like, yo, that's why all your other girlfriends was ugly. I be like, yo, that's why you got BDBs you can't get rid of on the back of your neck right there, no matter how much you brush it with the. I be like, yo, last time we was together, I seen a ring of boogers around your nose. What's that from?
Wow, you see, that's why you need to. Okay, so you're doing them a favor for real.
So I'm like, you know what? Let me not lower myself. Let me just, you know what, do us all a favor. And you know what? I feel great. I really do. I feel like, oh gosh, Kaya, you should have did this months ago.
You're right.
Oh gosh, all these false promises and things. I just can't handle it.
Right?
Yeah, I just can't take it. I'm just like,
No, Kai, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for bringing that real. I'm sure there's 5 other people right now who are starting block parties as we speak. We're like, yo, Kai had a block party, I'm having a block party too.
Yeah, my little sister taught me about that. Block them.
I do Insta block though, like I do, and then one thing's for sure is that many people don't have my number, and like because when you do that online dating and stuff like that, and then that one message that comes like, oh, cool, block.
Yeah,
like it's so instant. I don't think I have time for block.
No, I think if I check my phone, my block list is probably a couple hundred numbers deep because I block like without.
Yeah.
Like if I'll text a person if they're like, because my number's everywhere, right? So it's like if somebody texts me and it's just an off key, it's just, hi, I saw you, the first thing I ask is like, hi, where do I know you from? And I'm always just like right away to the point. Like I'm not even trying. Some people try to be polite about it. I don't want to be rude. What if it's one of my friends?
You phone. Oh,
I don't care. I'll just get to the point. Hi, where do I know you from? Who are you? Where do I know you from? And if within moments you don't respond, I'm like, block. I don't know. Block. Yo, it takes me no time. Bro.
Come off.
That's it. It's done. Yeah. So anyways, guys, so let's not drag our old feet too long because today is
my feet are old.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I know what you're talking about. I'm young years old.
Compared to these whippersnappers, no, I am talking about myself. I am. Anyways, when I have to go to an osteopath and all kind of different chiropractor, all kind of different.
I'm still 28, so.
Yo, rock it. Me, I'm at that weird 41 going to 42 where the doctors are like, yo, no, you can't live like how you were living before. I can't even drink like I used to drink drink. I'm taking 2 shots. I'm like, whoa, oh God, I tired.
That acid reflux is real. It's too real. I was like, how is this worth it? It's not worth it. But I went boxing on Saturday, and when I walked in, and I told him, I was like, oh, it's been rough. He's like, yeah.
You're like, pardon me? I look a little.
I was like, he's like, you're carrying the stress on the face. It's like, okay.
It's like, thanks, I guess.
Oh,
validating what I said, making it real.
Yeah. He's like, go do a spa day and come back. Come back when you're you.
Yeah, man.
So we have, so Gina, you want to cue it up? I know we have our youth segment coming up right now.
We do. I thought we were cueing music.
No, I know. Yeah, but then I looked over. I was like, "Wait, that's true. I guess I'll do that." So you let people know what to expect, and let's do the damn thing.
Well, of course, this is Money Making March, right? So that was part of our Tough Topics theme, and we want to hear about money making from the youth too, because we're adults and we have a certain mindset of how we want our money to run, and we'd love to hear the youth's perspective on how they manage their money, what their plans are, and their entrepreneurship. So we're just gonna hit a little break in between, and then we'll have our young host come on.
Let's take a quick positive cause just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Keen Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Keen Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeenGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of hjcourtierauto.com. That's HJCOURTIERAUTO.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to that next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. Think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out javalogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Oh, gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island, and Côte-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people, y'all.
And we are back. I'm Adonijah, and this is the Empower Hour Youth Edition. And I'm here with my junior co-hosts, Nefertari Bakel.
Hi.
And Phenomenal Rouse.
Hi, good morning.
Hello, everyone. All right, so as you all know, this month was Money Making March. So it's only right we speak about finance with some of our youth in our community. So, like I said, I'm joined here with Nefertari and Phenomenal. And we'll talk about finance in our perspective. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, let's start with Nefertari, and then we'll go over to you, Phenomenal. So tell me, what are you currently pursuing right now?
Okay, so right now I am writing songs. I am also trying to harness my art skills and make them better so that in the future I can become a tattoo artist.
Tattoo artist, okay.
Nice.
Okay, so that's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing, like you said, tattoo artist, so that's the future job you see yourself doing?
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Is there a reason? Like, what's the passion behind that?
I don't know. I just like art, so I feel like being a tattoo artist would be able to like show my art to more people, and then them having that tattoo would be them having it forever, and they would be able to show it to other people and be like, "Yeah, Nefertari did this. Yeah, she did that."
It's amazing, leaving your mark on the world.
Yeah, you
okay,
know?
yeah, no, I like that. I like that
That's
idea.
great.
So, what are things you can do now to work towards this future job?
I feel like I'm just gonna harness my art skills. I'm just gonna keep practicing, keep getting better at it until I can just do art.
Okay. Do you maybe think of like some schools that you could possibly go to, or is there?
Yeah, I haven't really looked into that yet, but like different art schools I could go to. But I know to become a tattoo artist, you just have to go to business school to own your own tattoo shop.
Okay.
And then like you could go and do internships at different people's tattoo places, and yeah.
That's amazing. All right, so you did some research. Okay. Cool.
All right, I guess
Awesome.
I could let you practice on me when you're ready. Not everybody will say that.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Fen. So it's your turn now. So tell me, what are you currently pursuing?
Right now I'm currently pursuing DJing and like making mixes and stuff. And I hope you guys like the mix that I prepared for you this morning. So
Dope. All right, dope. Can you tell me why you're pursuing this?
I've always just been interested in music, and like I didn't like at first I wanted to do rapping and stuff, but then I listened to more beats and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I like this better, and I wanted to just do that.
No, I like that. That's amazing. What are things you can do now to work towards this future job?
Right now, like as I said, I can make mixes and stuff.
Okay.
Also, I could. I think my Uncle Solo, he has a music label and stuff, so I could help him more and make beats and make music with it.
No, that's amazing. I like that. All right, dope. Okay, so I'll speak about mine actually. So, the future job that I see myself doing. Well, before I speak of that, I spoke with a couple of people in our community, like people that do real estate and financial advisors, and also crypto. So that's kind of the route that I'm looking into going to.
Yeah.
You know, I really like real estate because I feel like owning things and being able to pass it down generation to generation is very important.
Yeah.
Especially in our community, of course, you know. So that's why I'm doing that. Things that I can do to work towards this job is educate myself, you know, speak with people in our community that are doing these type of things, and using the guidance that's given as well.
Yeah.
And jobs that I can do now, I guess I would say start investing into crypto after, you know, educating myself.
Yeah, of course.
When the time's right, I will educate myself also for real estate for the future, but sales position jobs. So, you know, jobs that make you don't work for your time, but you work more for your hard work. So you get paid by hard work instead of how many hours you do.
Yeah,
That's pretty dope. So now, and you guys are doing awesome. And again, like as our listeners know, the whole point is to give voices and spaces to our youth, to hear things from you guys' perspective. So one of the things I know that is, I think, vital is the examples that are being set and the doors that are being opened. So one of the things, like, and I talk about it all the time, why we had created the OFC is because I know I didn't want the next generation to struggle like how I did and a lot of my peers did coming up, because we didn't have much of a leg up or anybody opening any doors for us. So it was important to be able to come together as a community, work together, support each other's businesses so that our businesses could create jobs for you all, right? But not knowing what you guys have a passion for, like, you know, everything we always say, we're building for the next generation, but we don't take enough time to connect with the next generation to know that, okay, is the door I'm opening even one that you want to walk through? Right? Like, so it's like, you know, is this something that you guys have a passion for? So it's really awesome to hear things from you guys' perspective, but just so that we can know that and be able to properly apply that. Now, I know we had a special event this past week, you know, and so we celebrated another Black Mitzvah in the community. So Adonijah, you were the recipient, and I spoke about it so many times before the time was coming. I let our listeners know it was coming. Guys, we did film some things. Note to self: next time we gotta have a camera person, just a dedicated camera person on site. That's something we did. We took advantage. Well, everybody has phones, so we did film a lot of stuff and take tons of pictures, right? I know somebody just to catch
We did catch bloopers.
We did catch bloopers. Shout out to Huey and the wind in his eyes.
I'll talk about that.
But that's okay because it was wind in everybody's eyes. It was a pretty windy space we were in.
Inside,
right? And for those who are wondering what we're talking about, it was an emotional time. You know, Queen Kaya, she mentioned it as well. It was emotional. But so Adonijah, let me ask you. So what was the experience like for you? Like from the beginning. Start from there. What was it like from the start? And when I say the start, not just the start of the event. The preparation, everything that it took to get there.
Well, it was phenomenal. No pun intended. You know, so I felt that. Well, first, I was technically supposed to do this when I was 13, but I wasn't really ready. You know, so when I came to you to tell you that I was ready, I kind of felt like it was time to just become a man. Now that I'm coming 18, you know, I want to make sure that I can put certain things in place for my future. So that was one of the reasons why I actually started. But it just made me feel really good, you know, to learn things about, for example, spirituality, finance, and also like my mind. I read empowering books and listened to very empowering audios that will help me, I guess, go forward in life, you know? And like you said, also, you asked me what my interests were. So that made me feel good as well too, because then it was like I kind of had a choice of where I wanted to go with this Black Mitzvah and the things that I wanted to learn to help me gain my future. So and
you know, and with that, so for those who don't know, like, we did take a time to search from within the network and see who were people that Adonijah could connect to that were involved in things that he was in. Like we said, like crypto, real estate. Even he has a desire to understand himself on a spiritual level. So we did connect with Brother Fimo as well, who's an amazing communicator and who owns, you know, When the Village Meditates.
Alicia Bryan as well.
And Alicia Bryan as well. Like, you know, so there was key people in the community. And again, I can't thank the community enough for coming together. Like they say, it takes a village, right? And so it was really cool to see the village come together, to take the time. Everybody came dressed nice, you know, like, and it's an event, you know what I mean? And it's something where we know the seeds are planted. Right, and all we got to do now is just trust the spirit, trust life, that, you know, they're going to blossom into you know, what they're supposed to be. So now you have to work real hard. I know you have to work real hard, guys. It's no joke thing. It's something where, you know, like, it's not just taking in the information and being like, okay, check. You actually had to write a report.
I had to take it. I had to basically watch, read, listen to audios. I had to explain what it was I watched or read and learned, what I learned from it and how I would apply it in my life. So hours and hours of just dedication and hard work, and it paid off. It truly paid off, and I was very glad to share that moment this weekend with my family and everyone who watched in on virtual and everything.
We know we had family come from Ghana, from the States, even in Trinidad. Grandpa came in from Trinidad.
It was amazing, you know.
So it was. I have to say, it was awesome. The amount of parents, like, if you're a parent and you're listening to this and you are interested, definitely get in contact with the OFC. It is something, because again, we do what the members request of us. So if it is something that more parents are interested in getting involved and you guys want to see that happen for your youth, do not hesitate to reach out. It's going to be our pleasure. Number again, 514-651-4545. So I guess, well, you said it just now. You said it was worth it. Yeah?
Yeah.
If you had to give advice... Actually, no. First, before I even go with that, Nefertari and Phenomenal, you guys were present as well.
Yes.
Let me hear from you guys' perspective.
Okay, from my perspective, it seemed like, because I was also there at the other Black Mitzvah that we also went to, so I've been to 2 Black Mitzvahs.
Yes.
And I have to say, I've seen the preparations for it, and it seems like a lot of work that you guys have to put into that. And, it's, it seemed like a thing. But in the end, when the event actually came together, I liked it. I liked the decorations of it. Everybody was dressed nicely.
Yeah. Nice. And actually, so Nefi, is it something you would be interested in doing?
Maybe. I might. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Maybe when I'm 16, I might want to do that. But maybe not. I'm just like,
but why would you shy away from it? Just let's lean in a little bit.
It seems like a lot of not even I don't want to say a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's like
Well, okay.
Preparation.
Let me give you a perspective. Because now it is a lot of work, right? And so but the hard work you're doing at the beginning is to make your life easier moving forward. I think even there's an audio I listen to in the morning when I'm doing motivational stuff like that, and it says, if you do what's easy at the beginning of your life is going to be hard. If you do what's hard at the beginning of your life is going to be easy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, some dope stuff right there. I'll leave you that gem to ponder on a little bit. So, Fen, what was your experience like?
Okay, so yeah, I was there, and just like how Nephew said, I've been to 2 Black Mitzvahs, Huey's and Adonijah's. So it was really, it was a nice experience because, like I saw, as Nephew said, everybody was dressed nicely, and even the speech that Adonijah gave about what he learned, I felt like it sounded nice, like, I was kind of interested in what he was saying and stuff.
Nice. And that's what we want. And we try to choose topics that are foundational. Spirituality, the knowledge of self, finance, communication. Like, these are things that are pivotal, life-changing things that if you apply certain fundamentals early in your life, it will make a difference.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I really felt like everything that I learned is really just gonna make my life skyrocket to just with ease, for where I want to go. Because I felt like with this information learned, it's basically just giving you the power to do what you want to do in your life, and understanding that the only limitations is truly just you. There's no one else in this world that can stop you from doing anything but yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah.
So.
Good. And the cool thing is the relationships, because like I said, we do make it a point for you to connect with other mentors and stuff in the community. So you do have some relationships now with some very with some people who are high up there in the industry, and who are willing to take your calls. And again, this is really what it's about. It's like nothing is going to be better than graduating from college or high school or university or whatever level of education you hit, and then when you're ready to get into your career, being able to call somebody and say, okay, I'm done. Do you have any internships for me? Do you have a space? Because believe it or not, a lot of youth, this is something we hear all the time in the OFC, they're struggling after they're finished their degree finding work in their industry, right? Like, because again, a lot of these things, unfortunately, are very relationship based. It doesn't always matter, I should say, how well you do in school. It is a lot of times who you know, right? So that's the whole point of this thing. It's being able to bring the people together. And let's not forget the economic point of this whole thing too. It's really to put some bread together. All right. Money, cash, dough. No, I have to bring in all kind of different ways in case people are like, what? No.
Paper.
I'm talking the ash cake.
Paper.
You know what I mean? That bling bling. Can I still say that?
I think there's more jewelry instead of.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
This is the youth section.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. But you guys get my point. But it's for us to come together and throw some money in a basket for this next generation coming up, right? And it's something because we're planting a seed in their lives. And as a community, I find we shy away too much from the money, but we need it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, we need it, but we shy away from it. It's an awkward thing. Okay, I didn't do 2 times now. Maybe by the 3rd Black Mitzvah, I'm going to change it. But just to tell you guys, Okay. What I was planning on doing is walking around to each person with the envelope basket.
Oh, and then just let them put money.
Just so they, just to ask, like, do you have something for the basket? No, because,
Like,
but,
did you at the
but shout out to my wife. She's like, do not do that. But I'm telling you, I'm just planting the seed moving forward, guys, because we're planting a seed in the life of our future. Mm-hmm. So we want to give them a seed, and especially because there's a key part in there where we have them talk about what business they want to open, what they want to do in the future, and so we're planting a seed in their vision. So I'd imagine in his case, he wants to get into real estate and crypto. So us as a community, we're helping him to buy that first property, or we're helping him to be able to invest in his first set of crypto, right? Mm-hmm. But so this is how we have to see it as a people. It's not, you're not just giving a birthday gift. You're actually planting a seed in the life of that child. So, you know,
what I find, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
What I find empowering about it too is that because you're planting this seed, for example, in my life, mm-hmm. I'll be able to plant this seed or help plant a seed like this in the lives of my peers and my loved ones and family around me.
Very well said.
Like all my little cousins and my little siblings and everything. Like, yeah, you guys are next, you know? So
no, and actually, there's two things you just mentioned there that made me remember something. So one is the fact that we are doing it. Shout out to Huey, because he helped.
Yes.
And you and Huey are going to help the next person, mm-hmm. and that's something else that's really important to remember and acknowledge. Like these are foundational things for you guys to keep and be able to help the next generation
just
coming.
Keep going.
So you guys are going to be the ones, because Huey was responsible for mentoring you, and he understood that, and I even explained to him that it's like if you fail at this, he failed too. So he took just as much responsibility.
Really big shout out to Huey. Like, I can't lie, this would not have been able to be completed without Huey. You know, Huey really helped me out. So
that's
shout out, now, bro.
Now it would be you and Huey helping with the next person.
Exactly.
Did you guys have something you want to add? No. Okay. Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay, and the other thing too is that the funds that we're planting, it's like now you know that you're accountable to people. There's an entire village that are going to want to see. Okay, so what do you do with my bread?
Exactly.
You know, I planted a seed in you. I'm looking forward to seeing this reap. So if they see you in 5 years and you've become some bum youth, we're gonna wonder.
Like, wow.
Like, what happened?
You know what I mean? It seems like you didn't use that change wisely, or the information that you were taught. So guys, this has been awesome. I'm really like, life so has it that we're able to have the recipient of the most recent Black Mitzvah on here to share his experience. So this has been dope. So now we're gonna have another quick little musical break, and we're gonna bring on
Before we go on our musical break,
mm-hmm.
I just want to shout out my mom's company, First Billionaire.
Oh, word.
Black history on clothing and shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so from Mansa Musa being the first billionaire who gave out so much gold, he crashed the gold market in Egypt for 12 years, to Queen Nanny from Jamaica, who fought a successful guerrilla war for years against the British and was successful. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? You guys can go check it out, firstbillionaire.etsy.com.
Yo, that's what it do. Take that. So, and great. And that's a great segue, because the next guest that's going to be joining us is the one and only Johannes Bakel, the owner of Mosh Good, another clothing brand. So I'm looking forward to having him on. Let's take a quick positive cause just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Keen Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Keen Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeenGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of HJCourtierAuto.com. That's HJCourtierAuto.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to that next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. Think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out JavaLogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island and Côte-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other.
First, let's introduce your name. So tell me.
So what's up? My name is Johannes Bakel.
Johannes Bakel. Okay, so you want to tell us maybe a little bit about yourself, like who you are?
Yeah, so my name's Johannes. Like I do stock investing. I do Bitcoin. Also, I'm saving that money for real estate, things like that.
Okay, that's amazing.
And also, I have a own clothing brand called Moi She Good.
Moi She Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me why you started Moi She Good.
Okay, so the way it started is because I remember once I was at school, okay?
Okay.
I remember like me and my friends had like a discussion, things like that. And I remember like, because a long time ago, I don't remember what was I talking about, but I remember I said something like, I'll talk about a story, okay? And my friend, like, he didn't believe me about the story. And I was like, okay, but if you don't believe me, Moi She Good.
Moi She Good.
Like, you know what I mean? And then my friend's like, oh, my bad, like, you know what I mean? and then the whole school saying Moi She Good. And I was like, you know what? Like, because I like clothes things like that, I might turn that to a name brand, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Trendsetter.
Exactly,
I love that.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, and also, last thing, also, like, first, I was going to say, me, I'm good, you know what I mean? And then I was like, well, because I want to be a brand from Montreal, I'll make it, like, franglais, half English, half French. So I put Moi She Good.
Moi She Good. Okay, no, I like that. You tried to include the English and French community together.
Exactly.
No, that's very amazing. No, congrats to that. Wow. Awesome.
Okay, so what is it like juggling school with entrepreneurship and juggling school with your business?
Okay. Well, like, to me, like, how's it feel like doing school and okay.
Yeah.
But for me, like, it's a good thing because, like, for me, it's interesting because, like, it's good doing business like at a young age. So for me, it's good that I'm focused on school and having my own clothing brand, things like that. Yeah.
Does it ever get complicated at times? Like, and if it does, how do you deal with that?
Now, for real, like, everything was good. Like, I was not like everything. Like, I usually like all the time I focus on my work at school, and then straight after that I'll focus on my clothing brand.
Okay, that's
exactly.
All right, yeah. So you're disciplined. No, that's very good.
Yeah.
All right, dope.
So what makes you want to continue doing this?
And what makes me want to continue is because also another thing I want to start doing is sponsorship.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, so like promoting different brands.
Okay.
So I'll like if one day one of the companies help my brand, so they promote my brand. You know what I mean? And also there's a rapper in my neighborhood, Little Burgundy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I was talking about my clothing brand, things like that. He said he helped me promote my brand and help with my brand, things
That's
like that.
That's amazing. I was gonna ask you how you're actually promoting your thing. So that's very good. Do you have any other ways you're promoting it right now?
Well, soon, like, after all these things like that, I'm gonna promote my YouTube intro.
Okay, YouTube
on my Instagram because I'm promoting my brand at the same time, so people will know about it.
Okay, so you have your brand on Instagram right now.
Yeah.
What's your page?
It's Moi She Good.
Moi She Good.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
dope, awesome.
So, and let me ask, just from the parent perspective here, what is the support like? How is the support for your brand from your household? Like your parents, like how do they are like in terms of support that you get from your family? You know, like as you mentioned, is when you mentioned just now that you have an artist in the community that's willing to help, and that's awesome because you know, like this is what community is about: being able to come together and leveraging our strengths and abilities to be able to help each other to rise. So that's from the community standpoint. But what about within your household? What kind of how is the support at home for your brand?
Yeah, for like everything's good because because I'm kind of the youngest in the family.
You're right, yeah.
And the youngest has a own clothing brand. It's kind of like, oh snap, that's what's up. You know what I mean? So like, yes, a lot of time asking questions about it. Every time I need help with it, they always help me. You know what I mean? Because you know, when we do business, it's fun helping young people than helping like older people. I mean, like, it's more interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Well said. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Awesome.
Did you guys have any questions? Yeah.
I think that was all the questions I have. But can we see some of your
The clothes?
clothing?
Yeah, sure.
Merchandise, you have some on here.
So wait, and actually, because our listeners can't hear, like we have a visual part to the show, guys. So we got to tell you guys, stay tuned to Empower Hour on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to be putting out these videos soon, so you guys will be able to see what we see in studio. But I knew the guests that we had coming in today, so I came wash your good geared out, so you guys could take a quick look at this awesomeness that I'm wearing.
Definitely need a tee.
All right.
Gotcha. Don't worry about that.
You know, and what I like is the Montreal skyline. So if you could talk about what was the inspiration behind the logo?
Yeah. So the logo is Montreal, and then Wash Good is like the brand, things like that. So I remember like the first time
And we're back.
I just had the other brand, and I remember later I was like, oh snap, I also need a logo. I was thinking about the logo.
Right.
So I remember I was always thinking about what logo I want to do, and then one of my uncle's name is Mohammed. I remember he does logos, things like that.
Okay.
So I remember I was always thinking what logo to do, and then my mother's like, oh, how about the logo is Montreal? Like I didn't even think about it. That's a really good idea.
Right.
It's like,
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. An accent. It's also the logo could be the city.
Right.
But the girls like, yo, it's really
This
fresh.
is it. Yo.
Really fresh.
Good job. And so, do you have plans for your brand? For like, are you always going to just do tees? Do you want to do other clothing lines? Like, other clothing brands?
Clothing brands?
Yeah.
Like I wasn't thinking about that, but I don't mind doing it. But for now, I just want to focus on what I'm doing on right now. I can't do like one at a time.
I like that.
Yeah.
Focus.
Exactly.
That's dope. I actually had a question that I forgot to ask. What would you want to see more from the community support-wise? Like, is there anything that you find the community could probably do more to help you?
For me, just like different companies like helping for my brand, promoting it, things like that.
Okay.
And promoting it how? Like, because as companies, they could do different things. They could just buy the clothes. They could put a link to your clothes on their website. But do you have an idea like how you would like these brands, these companies to support you?
But usually, like, a lot would be like on Instagram. So for me, I like if they're kind of like promoting it
and sharing it and stuff like that.
Shout out stories, like things like that.
Yeah?
That's dope. Yeah,
I
exactly.
like that.
Because they're following, we'll see about it, and then you know what I mean. Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that because just within the OFC, one of the things we're working on is what we're calling follow friends. So it's something where you know what, and you are an OFC member, so we're going to bring you into that program where we're all coming together and supporting each other's Instagrams and sharing. And our network is huge, so it does create a lot of visibility, a lot of followers, a lot of shares. Yeah. So that's something we'll talk about off air, but I'll plug you into that.
Oh yeah, and also another thing, also like the reason why like on my Instagram I take like professional pictures, things like that. Yeah, the reason why is because if one day I ask a company about the like helping with my brand, things like that, because they have a mature looking Instagram, they'll take me seriously. You know what I mean? But if I look like, let's say for example, like a waste man,
right?
or just like random pictures, like, know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Like, what I mean?
You see, guys, and this is a 17-year-old you guys are listening to, right? Now, understand the time and the thought he's putting into his IG, right? Where I could some adults on there I stop following because I'm like, this is waste. Why am I watching you do this, right? Yeah, exactly. So just to tell you guys, so now as a 17-year-old who has this much insight or thought concerning what he's doing in his brand, guys. Like this is what gives me peace of mind. I have to tell you, because I'm very comfortable knowing that the future is this is our future. You guys are our future generation. You guys are thinkers, right? Like I'm so proud. Like I have to say, like in terms of what you guys are doing and the way you guys think and how you function, it's definitely my pleasure. And I have to give your IG a shout out because you do have some dope pictures on there, man. Like I was going to mention that. I was going to ask you like if you model on the side. No, I don't know if anybody else follows Yo Dollar, but you definitely want to, right? Yeah. And because you have 2 Instagrams, right? You have one where it seems like you're modeling actually, and then you have one that is just strictly about your brand, exactly, right? Yeah. So if you're welcome, if you want, you can plug both of them so people can follow you on both sides because it's well worth it. You want to mention it now?
Sure, yeah. So my regular account, I mean, right? It's a Yo Dollar, and the other account is Moshi Good for my clothing brand.
You want to maybe spell it just real quick?
Oh yeah, so Yo Dollar, so YO space DOLLA, and Moshi Good is MOI space CHUIS space GOOD for Moshi Good. Yeah, and that's another thing. I remember for a sponsorship, I remember I was posting a picture on my Instagram, okay? So I'm like, you know what, for fun, I should tag the company or where I got the clothes from just for fun. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
And then out of nowhere, like they saw my message, and then they're talking about doing sponsorship. You know what I mean? Things like that. Exactly. Yeah. So I remember, So I remember, I was like, okay, I'm like, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And then I remember one day out of nowhere, I was gonna order another clothes from their company, right? And then I saw my picture on their website.
Nice.
Yeah. So my picture on the website, and it's just showing what's the price of the pants I'm wearing.
Okay.
And I was like, oh snap! Like I didn't expect that. Like me clicking the website, I'm on their website. Right. Yeah, I'm wearing their exactly.
You're like, wait, this is me modeling their clothes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did they send it to you for free after that?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say that's when you hit them up like, hey, about this ad. Yeah. Let me send you that drip for free, please. Exactly, Thank you.
Yeah, and then I asked them about I'll talk about my clothing brand, things like that. It's a nice brand from Montreal, things like that. And they're like, we're gonna talk about it.
Okay, so good, and that's it. So yeah, that's it. That's how you get in the door. But again, you're putting all the right steps into place. Your foundation is set. I'm really happy. Like if you I know you've gone through some life experiences as well. So it's happy. I'm happy to be able to see your evolution as a young man. And it was cool. I don't know if you ever told the story about your medical experience where we thought we were going to lose you, and you were like you bounced back like in some type like I have to say you're probably like you're like what like okay. And guys, a little background here. So Johans is my nephew too. So I have to say like we did have an experience with Johans where he it was a brain tumor.
Yeah, tumor. Yeah.
And we by the time like the family and everything found out it was late in the game. Like it was like where it's like it affected you to the point you just passed out. And then when they figured out what it was, but I have to tell you guys that first of all, life, God, our creator, our ancestors definitely has a plan for Johans because first of all, the surgery, everything it happened like everything went perfectly fine. But it's not just that; it was the recovery. It was the fact that they're like, we're not sure when he comes out if he's going to be able to communicate. Johans was like, by the next day he's like, can I go back to school? And we're like, I think you have to heal. He's like, I feel fine. Like it was.
Yeah. And like also remember once, like because I had the surgery things like that, I had to do like different tests. You know what I mean, to see if I could still run.
Right. Yeah.
Things like that. So I remember the first thing that was funny is that I remember I woke up because I was in deep sleep for just one day.
Right.
So I woke up and I remember I want to go off the bed, whatever, to go to the bathroom, and they're helping me. And then I'm like, I already know how to walk. Why are you helping me? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I say I felt too nauseous to complain.
Right.
I didn't say anything. I remember once we're doing a test of me running, so I'm counting to 3, and the lady just smiling. I'm like, what's that? I was like, I can't wait to get a smile off her face. You know what I mean? And I ran, boom, I came back in 3 seconds. She's like, whoa, you're fast.
Yeah.
And and also I remember once a test walking up the stairs, and I remember, but that time I felt really nauseous because I eat for a day. That time.
Right.
Exactly. Okay. I was walking upstairs, things like that. He's like, "Whoa," and I'm like, "What's up?" I already knew I was able to walk. Like,
right. Yeah.
Like while sleeping, like they're saying some things I might not know how to do, but all the things I knew how to do it still.
Exactly. Right. See, yeah, exactly. No. So you had it. You had that spirit in you, and I'm really proud to see the developments. I'm just generally proud. All right, I'm proud. You guys are doing a great job. I have to give another shout out because Nefertari is your sister. So it seems like, as you guys are here, you guys do a great job with this interview thing. You guys, shout out. I got to put it all out there just so people know what time it is. That's a family affair in here. Cool. So, guys, did you have any final words that you want to leave your hands with our listeners?
Okay, so for fun, say this. So every time, if one day you're thinking about like a business, things like that, we'll start at a young age. So that like you accomplish everything at a young age. You know what I mean? Because the younger you start, the younger you will. Like, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Wash It Good, guys. Check it out. Buy it. And can we buy it off your Instagram too?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That's what it is. All right, so let's get it, guys. And this is good because as a youth episode, like we do encourage that parents have their children listening. So definitely, so you are speaking to other youth out there, right? I'm sure there's some other old foots like me who are tuning in. It's inspirational. We'll tell our children what you said. But it was good, great, and we're glad to have you on. Thank you for being on with us. Thank you for continuing to do what you're doing. You have our support here. Anytime you're ready, let's get it. But we're going to continue to promote and plug your brand for you.
Kings and queens, this was the Empower Hour with Pharaoh Freeman, Queen Kaya, and Gina the Great. We are on live every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. and broadcasting Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. on CKUT 90.3 FM. Hopefully you got your dose of entertainment, enlightenment, and empowerment. Subscribe and watch us on empowermtl.com and email us at empowermtl@gmail.com to anonymously be featured on our What's the Tea Mail segment. Stay blessed, black, and highly favored.